guys, welcome to the Reverse stream. Reverse stream. I'm gonna hide you guys away a little bit. Yeah. Reverse1999. I like this patch music. It's very funky, very fun. Depression and doom. Yeah, that's right. Love it. My kind of story. We may have a bit too many doom Yuri this month, but it's okay. The green Yuri has an anime adaptation. That's all I need. Okay, let me turn the outline on. There we go. BGM okay. It just be okay. I'm gonna increase this just a little bit. Yeah. I think we're good to go. So turn off Google. There. Let's see if I can speed run the last 7 chapters in the stream. Every game gonna have doom thing. Exactly. We need to have doom things so the story have stakes to it. Like nothing really guaranteed. It's not a smooth sailing journey. Always have to be cautious. Okay, HOFMANN family home. A trip to the memory lane. Night climber, wait for dawn at the mountain's peak. Exactly. Let's go. Back to the room.
Going mountain climbing again? Where are you heading this time? Watzmann? Nebelhorn?
Spain, actually. To the tallest peak in the Pyrenees, Aneto.
There's only, I think there's like 2 actually, but I don't remember. Mountain Everest. That's the only mountain I remember the name. And the Alps, the Alps in Europe. That's it. I don't know what is this. Aneto.
You just finished a field mission. Shouldn't you take more than a day to recover?
I was only helping them establish an organizational system for the Arcanist database in Morocco. And I got plenty of sleep on the plane.
GRETA is a woman of adventure. He's so pretty in this era. I know, right? The young, not yet depressed Adler.
What about you? Another late night of research by the looks of it? I've heard the people at Laplace are night owls too. You should fit right in with their schedule.
The all-nighter has left Adler looking a little worn, but his eyes are as bright as ever. As so far still bright. He even looked like he took a shower. The pre-depression era, when you still remember to take a shower, brush your teeth, have at least like 6 hours of sleep.
A genius's best thoughts always come at night. An overly poetic sentiment, to be sure. But I see it as a rational conclusion based on experience.
A genius' best thoughts always come at night. That's why most of the geniuses die young. Or die early. That's explained. GRETA shrugs. She has no intention of nagging him about it the way their parents do.
Remember?
I know, mow the lawn.
Noticing the silence, GRETA slows her hand on the door again.
You look like you still have something to say.
This month, it is setting up an Arcanist registry. Last month, it was mediating an Arcanist dispute, cleaning up after the Foundation's mess. I don't think we need more examples. GRETA, You're working like mama sweeping the damn dust behind the door.
I mean, she got paid for it? Presumably? Assumingly? When you're like working in a big organization or like a big corporation, there's always like a team, like a cleanup team to deal with all of the mess.
She sweeps
It is what it
and
is.
sweeps, day after day, year after year, to abate a problem that could be solved by simply closing the window.
I know you aren't happy with always having to pick up after her in secret, but you shouldn't let Mama know that. But tell me, Bruderherz, do you think we should close the window forever?
No, what I meant was...
It's not a story about the window. Greta waves her hand.
I never did properly tell you why I joined the Foundation. You're right. Field investigator work is as you say. But there are complicated procedures to follow. The actual situations are so simple, it hardly takes a genius to figure them out. Most of the difficulty comes from dealing with officials. It's entirely up to them whether they drop the red tape and empty rhetoric or raise their walls higher. And from a utilitarian standpoint, it's not a rational choice. After all, the promotion prospects are very limited.
Then why do you insist on doing it?
The stubborn confusion in his voice means this won't be a brief chat. She glances at the clock on the wall, hesitates, then shifts the weight of her backpack.
Adler, have you heard of Mount Godwin Austen? They call it K2.
Yeah, Mayor first today, and I thought Mayor is the only today. But yeah, hi, Akola.
The second highest mountain, after Mount Everest.
That's right. I like the name K2. Just a letter and a number. It's direct, bare, concise, unembellished. It perfectly captures the image of a brutal peak. That mountain has a higher death rate among climbers than that of the world's highest peak. Once you choose to climb it, you've already put your life in the harsh hands of nature.
I never understand the desire to climb the highest mountain, put the flag on there. I never understand that desire. Like, right? Why do you want to go to hell? Why do you want to? It's like unalive yourself, but do it in a fancy way.
Even among mountaineering clubs, amidst the praise for your determination, I trust the majority of people would still exclaim, "Do you have a death wish?"
Yeah, exactly.
I don't follow.
The view from the peak of K2, it's different from yours, from the University of Göttingen, or from any other place in the world.
And you know what worse from this is that there's so many people trying to like show themselves, achieve something in their life, climbing the highest mountain, and then they just make the whole mountain polluted with trash, with plastic, with human feces. Like, what the point? I don't get it.
That's what those people with a death wish are trying to obtain.
What did they try to obtain again? The view from the peak. Okay.
Of course, most Foundation field investigators don't face such extreme conditions. I don't understand Arcanum. I don't understand the Arcanists it creates either. But these things are deeply rooted in our world. The Foundation is a great fulcrum, a window, a place to observe, and to participate. Even if I wanted to, there's no avoiding dealing with all kinds of Arcanists and Arcanum. They hide, tucked away among the many interwoven branches of bureaucracy. This is a view gained only by joining the Foundation. Each Arcanist becomes a new case study, because no matter how bizarre the phenomenon, once it is systematically documented and analyzed, it always falls into a chain of logic.
Cool.
Adler, why are you looking for a unified theory?
To make the world concise, summarizable. It must be noble and reliable to be suitable for life.
Wow, that's a lot of words with able suffixes. Summarizable, knowable, reliable, suitable. The vocabulary is insane.
Do you think society can also have such a theory? Something that can integrate all this disordered, chaotic fragmentation and allow arcanists and arcanum to find a place among rationality?
Yeah.
I believe that's what I'm doing now. I see these endless missions as brute force exhaustive research, like foolishly trying to count every grain of sand on a beach.
I think GRETA and Adler's, they're a perfect duo working for the Foundation.
Once complete, it will give a full view of both humans and arcanists, founded in rationality and worthy of trust.
GRETA did her best. GRETA did her best as like what her role is in the Foundation. She's a woman of sheer commitment and dedication.
You could call it HOFMANN idealism. It certainly seems to be in both our blood, Bruderherz.
And then it's turned into the HOFMANN knot.
All right. Isn't it by time you left?
She's trying to stick around to talk with you more. You're gonna regret it. You're gonna regret not spending time with your sister enough. GRETA pays no mind to her brother's embarrassed huff. Something else has occurred to her.
I heard Laplace is experimenting on arcane skill fusions these days.
Fusion?
They plan to distribute
Fusion.
equipment infused with the power of incantations to us investigators.
I'm not going to put my faith in some inexplicable magic weapon.
I expected you'd say as much. Then this might be more your speed. It's a Luger pistol, a regular firearm able to be disassembled and reassembled as you see fit.
A pistol?
I also have one. It's a Foundation-issued pistol for field investigations. I'd say I already have a solid eye for it.
Is that the pistol that she got shot with? Is that's got a pistol? Did someone make a vid about these two names meaning? Wow. What do they mean?
GRETA,
Adler
what
and
kinds of
GRETA?
missions are you going on that require guns?
I mean,
While extreme
what
circumstances
missions
are
don't
rare,
require
they
a
are
gun?
bound to happen eventually. In those cases, it doesn't hurt to have a gun. That goes for both of us.
Send it to you? Okay. She settled her
I'm
back.
heading out now.
Oh. She settled her pack on her shoulders. The half-open door swings wide, and the morning sunlight spills over her. She looks ready to dissolve into it.
GRETA, wait!
Time waits for no one, Bruderherz. I have to go eventually.
Is this the dream that Adler keeps dreaming over and over after her sister dying?
For every mountain in the world,
That would be
there will always
tragic.
be someone who seeks to climb it.
Holy chill. Woo. I have goosebumps. The storytelling, pretty good. A door he knows well, a door he has always wanted to open. A door he had once opened, a door that
Mr.
opens
Adler?
only for geniuses. He snaps back to reality. The stares of his colleagues in the Laplace meeting room bore into him.
You've been out of sorts during our recent meetings, Adler. You should get more sleep.
Sleep is for the weak.
Sleep is a vital function for humans.
Oh God, not the time for yapping. Back to no shower era. No.
Thank you for your considerable insights into human nature. But that's quite enough.
I never really understand the function of this piece of garment, this piece of accessory on his garment. What does this do? It's like a typewriter, but why does he need it on his clothes? Mystery.
Now to our current situation. We need to figure out our next steps.
Okay.
Ludwig's
Press too
reappearance
much.
has introduced a serious problem.
Press too fast. The conversation resumes and the geniuses leave behind the trivial matter of sleep.
The core is no longer in our hands. Our crossword puzzle has been torn to shreds, and we have no leads to speak of.
The combination of depression, grief, and lack of sleep. Oh, it's gonna give you a lot of mental fatigue and dilulu.
Even the most skilled cryptographer can't reverse engineer a key out of thin air.
Seems like an easy fix to me. I say we take apart the toy box.
Everyone should have been like Mad Park.
Ludwig and the core are both in there, right?
Mad Park mindset.
So take it apart. Let all its elements reset to their original states individually, then it'll be a breeze to analyze.
That's too reckless, Researcher Medicine Pocket. Dismantling the toy box might cause significant data loss. Or possibly even destroy the toy box itself. Then we'll be without any research subject at all.
I mean, we can try.
Well, sitting here overthinking everything isn't gonna produce any results either.
Yeah, this is one of the methods.
Just reset it. We can continue with our original plan.
Anima cutscene stopping the argument before it starts. You side with MedPod? Exactly.
The
We
toy
love
box
MedPod. We
remains
stand
unstable.
MedPod.
If we reset it in its current condition, there's no telling whether we'll return everything to its original state, or just cause even more chaos.
Oh, chaos this, chaos that. Can we just do something?
Ludwig's signal is still near the tower. We'd better come to a decision before he leaves.
Exactly.
No more
Times is
hesitating.
ticking.
There's no use in waiting. Plus, since the data is restored after each reset of the toy box, we can start by assuming that the mishap with Ludwig has been fixed.
Why is Liquid in the toy box in the first place? Am I missing some lore? You side with Lucy. Too bad Lucy isn't here. If Lucy is here, I'm 100% on her side.
We start with a hypothesis, then we test it.
Not really. But there is a crow in the toy box though. Is that not Liquid? And that is chapter 8. That is Liquid. Yeah, why did he stuck in the toy box? Mother. This tech is not yet ready to help the world. What tech? Muse 3 provided the toy box as a tool for simulation experiment to help develop a pre-storm emergency protocol. Okay. Existing solution offered to meet LSCC standard. I see.
Through the free breeze, I missed that.
Got it. Find out soon. I thought you were talking about this chapter. Mary, you just baited me. Hello, ma, welcome to the stream. We just have a very chill stream today. Just listen to the lore and reading the dialogues. Explain more about why Liquid is there. Okay. You catch a cold today? Oh no. Stay safe. Hydrated and eat well, sleep well. You can do this. The looping pentagram. As the storyteller whispers, a soft shadow falls on the living and the dead. The living and the dead? Is it rain over there? No.
After this reset, we need to limit the changes inside the toy box as much as possible.
It rains a lot yesterday, but today is pretty cool. Pretty dry and cool. Cool, like better than normal, but still pretty hot. I know it's running very bad. Yeah, you have to endure the first stage of the cold. It's gonna wreck you so bad.
That is to say, the fewer the people who enter the toy box, the better. It's best we only send one person.
I'll do you one better. Don't send anyone in and blow it to Kingdom Come.
This is my kingdom come. This is my kingdom come.
Researcher medicine pocket.
I mean, it's not a bad idea.
Medicine Pocket rolls their eyes and keeps talking, unfazed by the warning in Ulrich's tone.
Great! A brand new toy box and a brand new chance to fail. Consistently reproducing failed results follows the scientific method too, right?
A brand new toy box and a brand new chance to fail. I love the sass. Medicine Pocket. Every time Medicine Pocket is on screen, I enjoy every moment of it.
Seriously, none of us even knows what's in there, and you're saying we should send a single person in alone? You're totally fine with that, huh? Leaving all those insane pieces and that psycho Raven for some unlucky bastard to deal with?
That unlucky bastard is the one currently on the banner right now. The one and only banner. You like the hair?
This
Yeah.
doesn't happen often, but I have to say, I agree with Medicine Pocket. Whoever decides to enter will be risking their own safety.
It's pretty interesting that X has like a warm color toned, like a warm filter on him. It's so out of place. Medicine Pocket rolls their eyes again. X and Ulrich have clearly mixed the point.
Ugh, what I was saying is that we shouldn't be wasting our brain power on this thing.
We also need to consider the pieces. They may just be data to us, but to them, this is their entire world. We must avoid destroying it if we can.
Oh my dear Ulrich, I'm moved to pieces. If only the real Storm shared your glowing sense of humanitarianism.
Damn, the way that they read it so fast. Humanitarianism. Big brain.
Pardon, can I interrupt for a second?
Pardon? Yes, Elizabeth. Elizabeth knocks on the table.
I have good
Sumimasen.
news. I've tested the communicator's durability.
Nice.
Although the tower's effect grows stronger the closer you get, the unlucky person entering the box will be able to receive outside help up until they enter the tower. If we aren't giving up on that plan, that is.
Yeah.
That's great. But assigning 100 people to wash test tubes in a lab isn't gonna make the research go any faster. That's all that communicator's gonna give. A bunch of test tube washers.
Don't say that. If you gave me 10 research assistants who understood the Lane-Emden equation, I'd be pleased no matter what.
Man, these geniuses. They're geniuses and their yapping is just on another level. For once, Enigma listens. He waits until Elizabeth is done before he speaks.
What I meant is that I will go.
I have the character on the banner aura. Plot armor will protect me.
You're a human, Adler. And at the end of the day, that toy box runs an arcanum.
Thank you for the reminder, Bottle Brain.
Oh, not the bottle brain. That's kind of rude, Nigma. Enigma's tone is polite, but his expression is grim.
I'm certain you will all provide more help than test tube washing, like capturing arcane fluctuations and relaying the data through the communicator.
Bottom brain. Not. I mean, I'm team Ulrich top, but yeah, that's good work too. Also, I think calling Ulrich bottom brain is a bit. I think he will be fitting. He will be more fitting as like light stick brain. Light stick brain. Hi Takashima, welcome to the stream. Basically woke up from a nap. Are you a vampire? I think you guys are secretly vampires. You guys just wake up in the middle of the night. Of course I know.
Besides, I'm the cryptographer here.
Not the pointing finger.
I doubt any one of you has undergone even a fraction of the cryptographic training required to reverse engineer a key from an as of yet unknown cipher.
I don't really like when people pointing finger to assert dominance. I just don't like it. Don't like that gesture. Might be food coma. You slept at 6 p.m. Woke up just now. Wow. The sleep schedule is just up and down, up and down.
Well, I certainly
Chaotic.
haven't. But I believe I understand now. You think Ulrich has a point too. Humanitarian care, no?
Ulrich care.
Where on earth did you get that impression?
He's really want to reunite with his sister, even though that's not his real sister. He has things to resolve, to solve. What a sleep schedule. A very diverse sleep schedule. He turns away, but his darkening expression doesn't escape his best notice.
All right. You're right. You didn't say that.
He shrugs and clears the way for Enigma. A faint dissonant blurs Enigma's vision. Ooh, ominous. Yeah, I understand that. Family drama. Everything has changed. Frowning, Enigma pats his wet coat, sending little stream down into the moonlit water below, assuming that it is indeed moonlight and water.
Whoa! Look at that ball of light in the sky. Huh! I'm starting to like this place.
Wow!
I'm afraid that's this toy box's version of the moon.
Very interesting moon looking. He pulls himself upright against the knee-high silver lines and waits unsteadily toward the shore.
Hey, those fir trees over there look like snowflakes.
A very peculiar world.
Why don't you tell me something I don't know?
Ah, come on, it's starting to...
All right, I just thought
So some
talk on
interest.
Hawk curves might lighten the topic.
Can anyone tell me how to mute this thing?
Enigma distances himself from the communicator as another wave of commotion erupts on the other end. A moment later, Ulrich's calm voice comes through.
Understood. Researcher Pointer and I will strictly control the other's input as requested.
Right. We guarantee we'll only bother you if it's essential.
Ah, come on, a little bit of chit-chat will make the journey better.
Thank you. I'll contact you if necessary.
He switches off the communicator, yet the surrounding noise persists.
Who's there?
Oh. Markers? Not far off, a young piece turns around, hand twisted together nervously.
Mr. Enigma?
Didn't expect I'd run into you here, Miss Marcus. Are you reading?
reading?
Yes,
He
Mr.
point-
Enigma. I'm reading a story. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog.
He points to the thing Y Cubot in the piece's hand. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. It's like a really beautiful cartoon, really wholesome cartoon I watched when I was young. It's like, I think it's a Disney's movie, The Fox and the Hound. So whenever I see the fox and the dog together, it's always remind me of that story. It's so wholesome. The ending was really good. That ending remind me of Spirit, the horse ending.
That's the story? Ah, I understand.
Mm-hmm. It's about legends and people who write history. I haven't finished it yet. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog.
She smiles shyly. What used to be a book has slowly
Is there
flattened
something I
into
can help you with? Quick.
into a colorless, almost depthless shape.
I'm looking for a tower. Do you know where it might be?
It seems a lot of people are looking for that tower. It might be on the other side of the forest.
Thank you. Miss Marcus, would you like to come with me?
Nice. Company. She looks bewildered. The book finally loses the last of its depth and slides from her arms.
I'm waiting for someone. I don't seem to remember who I'm waiting for. Brown.
Brown? Who could Marcus waiting for?
Was she also looking for the tower?
The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog.
I think the quick brown fox indicates HOFMANN. Not sure if the lazy dog indicates Market. Enigma hesitates, then crouches to pick the book up for her, but it slips through his fingers like the moon's reflection slipping from cupped hands. He shakes his head and gives up. It's useless anyway.
I should go, Miss Marcus. Goodbye.
Sayonara. What is this though? Is this some kind of spaceship?
Please.
It's a weird shape.
Careful. There's a fox. Brown in the forest. Lazy dog.
Thank you.
There's the tower. Following the piece's direction, Enigma swings into the distance.
How wonderfully eye-catching. What is this? Tantalus's punishment?
The white tower's spire rises above the sea of treetops. Another figure emerges from the shadows of the trees.
Closer, don't any come.
Closer, don't any come.
Wait, you're...
NPC 124. He knows his research. He knows his researchers. The toy box is pulling from his buried memories.
It's me, a tiny, insignificant cryptographer.
Oh, cryptographer. Okay, so the things on his clothes is a cryptography machine.
It's a pity we've never worked together.
The communicator rings again. Whether it's at the worst moment or the best one, he can't decide.
Adler, how bad is it?
He subconsciously reaches into his pocket. The metal tube is cold against his fingers.
Oh, fine. Just a piece who's gone mad.
Oh. Okay. Lower accurate team? What's my lower accurate team? My Lucy team.
Program activated.
Initiating research on a big unknown opponent. Sampling, analyzing.
Oh, this NPC has some features on their face. Must be an important researcher.
Kindly make your way into the reagent bottles. We'll shake them to see if you're a solid or a liquid.
That almost made me laugh. Unfortunately for you, that is not enough to convince me to cooperate.
I'll handle
Light.
an adequate sample. Encryption complete.
Do not let yourself go.
Please, take good care of yourself.
Take good care of yourself. Oh. One shot.
Go ahead. There's work left here to be done.
Lapland's team and Charon. Enema looks up at the top of the tower for what feels like the 1,000th time. It's faintly glowing or growing? Glowing. He raises the communicator.
We have a problem.
Problem.
Even after all this walking, I haven't gotten any closer to the Tower of Babel. If anything, it appears to be growing farther and farther away.
Not that easy. Interesting. Ooh, there's a boss here. That's familiar bitterness. Welcome to the other side of life. Interesting title.
We're all quite used to the language disorder by now, so that isn't much of a problem. And there isn't much need for him to communicate with anyone. But what does concern me is that moving tower. A brand new variable. What was it again? There was an expression I heard when I was trying to research Keeperina's and Nameday's arcane skills.
Keeperina? I always read her name as Kimberina.
Oh, that's the one!
Gong.
People can only borrow language. They cannot reach the reality behind it.
They cannot reach the reality behind it. Oh, interesting. People can only borrow language.
We need to start considering the possibility of evacuating Adler early.
Oh, not yet, not yet.
I
Let
doubt
the
he'll
man
agree.
explore. Yeah, it's enigma.
Then prepare to evacuate him by force, if necessary.
Keeper and ballerina. Yeah. She used to work in the circus, so yeah. Interesting character. Her skins are the alternative skin for hers are all pretty, but I don't have any.
From what we've seen so far, the situation is far worse than predicted. Not only has the language disorder encompassed the whole toy box, but it's starting to leak out of it too.
Ori gestures to Hisabet. The silver pattern on his uniform is slowly fading. She examines him carefully and reaches a quick conclusion.
Oh, you're right. You have been standing closest to the box.
She exchanges a look with Ulrich and picks up the communicator.
All right, I'll tell him. Saves the two of you from bickering again.
I don't think he would agree.
Adler, can you hear me?
I hope you have some good news.
Sorry for what I'm about to say, but I'll keep it straight. The toy box's instability is higher than predicted. We advise you to return early. If you can't retrieve the core soon, we'll have to use our backup plan. Blowing up the box.
9. Enema goes quiet for a few seconds.
And Bottlebrain agrees with this?
Bottlebrain is the one who would tell you to do this.
I didn't want this either, but right now, there's no better solution.
Ulrich, what are you saying?
Ulrich, what are you saying?
The disorder is spreading to Laplace again. Your time in the box is limited. And according to the LSCC safety management regulations, ensuring your safety is the higher priority.
Oh, this journey is a bit convoluting. Enigma takes a deep breath, yet doesn't argue.
I understand. Give me 2 hours.
2
If I
hours?
don't make any progress, I'll return.
2 hours is a lot.
Then, we can blow it up together.
2 hours, Adler. We'll do whatever we can to help.
Okay.
Researchers X, Medicine Pocket, and Hisabith are currently dealing with the spread of the disorder. I also need to step away for a moment to deal with it. Researcher Pointer is monitoring the toy box's situation. If you run into any danger, be sure to request assistance immediately.
I don't think this is like a mission for one unlucky person. This is actually like a mission for unlucky team. Unlucky team of geniuses.
I will.
He looks up again at the wide spire, seemingly within reach, yet forever beyond it. Maybe just his imagination, but for a moment, it felt like he was closer to it. Why? The journey that follows is too quiet, almost dull. The only thing Enigma can do is know the changes in the surrounding scenery. Row, row on the bus. He keeps his eyes peeled, but no other familiar faces appear. Oh, there's some familiar faces. Until a heated argument, even for Laplace standards, breaks out ahead. A researcher and an administrator argue on opposite sides of a desk in a strange yet somehow familiar scene. Is that Hoffman?
I am not redoing the material reimbursement.
Is him and his colleague?
Then you can choose not to submit it.
Oh, not really.
But I must remind you that the reimbursement deadline is this Friday.
Enigma feels a familiar irritation itch at him as the argument dredges up his own unpleasant memories.
The plasma extract has extremely potent side effects. The Plus ought to tear down the building and install turf.
Is Enigma reliving his experience with this toxic working environment?
Huh?
Bang! The researcher suddenly draws a gun on his colleague. Perhaps he doesn't think of him as one.
Are you done? You're wasting Laplace resources.
Oh, it's a bubble gun. It's a really deadly bubble gun. Bang! The staff member drops to the ground. Enigma isn't sure whether he should step forward and do something.
Liberation for all the critters in the canteen!
Oh my god! Is this researcher has gone insane? Is he under Manus' influence? I didn't read the text. Anyways. Anyway.
There is time still to avoid this fate.
Let's one-shot this. Or maybe two-shot. Let's see.
After I leave, I need to supervise X's experiments on critters more closely. I don't want to deal with this kind of thing on the outside too.
I'll handle it. All right.
The dead embrace you.
An accurate reading. According to my calculations.
I will help you.
In memory of the dead.
In memory of the dead. Oh, one shot. Nice.
Please,
easy story mode.
There's work left here to be done.
Oh, what the pixel art. Stop. Stopping them isn't difficult. After so many explorations, Enigma has grown used to it. The communicator's ring interrupts his mulling over the sudden change.
We're back. This time the disorder symptoms are visual, nothing too serious. It's a shame you can't see us right now, gathered around the toy box with symbols floating around our heads.
Enigma pictures and can't help but rub his temples.
What's the situation?
Nothing much to report. So, a piece just did something I'm sure we've all wanted to.
He applied for a massive amount of funds?
Not really.
No. He killed the administrator who asked him to resubmit his invoice. Then led a dozen critters in an attempted uprising.
Crazy.
Very extreme. Intéressant.
Interessant. I want to hear that again. Oh, okay.
Now, there's no one here who wants to do anything like that to our colleagues.
I think there's a few of them. Could be Medpod or Enigma. Also?
Very extreme. Intéressant.
Interessant.
To each their own. I'd like to confirm something. You just returned this moment, yes? Was anybody thinking about invoices, the canteen, or anything related to Picasma candy just now?
Picasma candy. I think Medpod think about that.
Hey, why all the questions? Mr. Enigma, this isn't exactly the time for a workplace interview.
This is important.
Come on, stop the chatter and tell me, quickly!
Oh, you mean you think our observations out here are having an impact in there? Right. The approval you owe me, it's still in the back of my mind. You already got it, right? The bottle of Picasma?
That's the one.
His hypothesis is confirmed.
Now, I need you to give me some time. Stay away from the box. Do not observe my movements.
I see. We'll avoid any eye contact with the toy box.
Remember, we have forced evacuation measures in place, Adler.
Okay, let's continue. Silent follows. Enigma holds his breath and watches.
As expected.
The craters slowly disappear and the blood-covered researchers shuffle back to the desk. Now simply some grits.
Hey pal, coming through. Sorry, need to reorganize all these receipts ASAP. You heard him, didn't you? The deadline's Friday. Don't your projects need reimbursements too?
Thanks for the reminder. But my team is still waiting for funding approval.
Must be tough. Hang in there.
He pats Enigma on the shoulder, then limps toward the far wall where there should be a lab.
Ulrich, I assume you've also come to the same conclusion.
The correlation between the degree of observation and the toy box's abnormalities.
Exactly. Put this down in your report. The reason I made you all leave wasn't because I harbored any ill will toward my colleagues. As we all know, every new observer adds a degree of freedom. The higher the degree of freedom, the harder it is to converge at a single point.
Oh god, I don't think my brain can handle this, but let's just keep going.
Someone wants to see a dark room, so they turn on a flashlight. But if 10 people in different corners of the room simultaneously turn on their flashlights, between all the beams of light, not one of them can see clearly. This we understood, but what we failed to account for was the light shining through the window, the people outside the room.
The window!
Not only do those who enter the toy box increase interference, but so too do those who observe from the outside.
Increase interference. Those who observe from the outside. The communicator goes silent. Clearly, Ulrich is thinking
An
fast.
astonishing conclusion, Adler. But it's a line of thought worth testing. Do you think 2 hours of basic cryptography training would be enough for one of our colleagues to enter the box and take your place?
Every story reminds Reminds you of how much of a nerd Blue Park Riders are. Ah man, I still got traumatized by that Islands of Number chapters 37 story. Oh my gosh. The amount of mathematics and all of the history revolves around it. Oh gosh. I can. You miss Isabeth? Hi Bonpa, welcome to the stream. You back? How was the horse? What's 2 plus 2? 5. -1. You can ask me a more difficult question. Something like, it's 22. Yeah, it's 22, sure.
No need to complicate things. We can cut off communications now.
Yeah, Mama, you can join Discord from the link. I'm too tired to even think of like funny jokes or argue. I'm that tired. I played too much badminton today. Everything was the bed.
What did you say?
Turn off the flashlight, and the room will return to its original appearance.
Oh.
Every flashlight, including my own.
Let me remind you again. You're not an arcanist. You can't detect the arcane fluctuations in the toy box on your own.
Yes, I can. Although the effects won't last for long.
He pops open the metal tube in his pocket.
I still have faith in science, even in an era where rain falls in reverse. It's reliable by nature. Systematic, comprehensive, replicable.
He almost said the game title.
As for Arcanum, I may as well make the most of it while it's mine to use. Thankfully, its basic applications don't require deep understanding. I'll ensure my own safety.
A red silence follows from the other end of the communicator. As the candies dropped into Enigma's palm, the reply finally comes. Ulrich cares so much.
Of course. You're an exceptional researcher, and our greatest cryptographer.
Aww.
You still have 30 minutes, plus the 2 additional hours we've approved.
This ship I approve. The chemistry is pretty good.
Best of luck. See you soon,
I should
Adler.
take him out. Take him out? Take him out in a fight, right?
See you soon, Ulrich.
He nods and hangs up. In? Yeah. In what? He's on his own now. Enigma draws a deep breath and closes his eyes. Cannot erase it. Not to observe, but to sense. Candy. An unfinished antidote and a trace of test poison to keep Manus Vindictae from using it to cause another tragedy. He tried it countless times. It should work. The taste of Precrasma extract creeps up from the Arcanist and human, yeah. Arcanum and Cyan. Cyan's carrying him to the point where there seems to be no going forward. The first 3 color. In the deepest dark, there's a soft knock on a brick. Knock, knock. Who's there? Your mom. Where is the bed? Beans? You miss a few. He's the best scene. Is that fucking Eminem? Yeah, could be. Open Sesame. A universal incantation and a useless defense. There's Luckwood and a random bird. Let's go.
What an
geometric
absurd
bird.
experience. Using my eyes to gauge the distance, what I saw was a far-off tower and the many difficulties to reach it. That, I realize now, was another result of my observation. Yet the moment I stopped trying to logically deduce its location, lo and behold, here it is.
He touches the white wall before him as if to confirm it's really there. A world that makes you like reject logic.
If arcanists truly live in a world of such unpredictability as this, it's little wonder many think they have mental problems.
Yeah, makes sense.
Alright. Since everything's been reset, that thieving raven will likely reappear at the tower, with his shiny contraband in tow. The only problem is getting inside.
Where a door should be, there is only a wall. Bird? Bird. Enigma tilts his head back and estimates the tower's height, weighing whether it's worth the climb.
There aren't enough footholds, and I'm not certain whether that structure up there is in fact a window.
He pauses, then lowers his
Open
voice.
sesame.
The wall doesn't answer, nor does it mock him for trying.
Arcanists can't just make up incantations, it seems. I thought as much.
That's your best of an incantation? Okay.
Surely, I don't have to delve into my imagination.
I think if I come up with an incantation to like make the door open, I would think it's like, door, hear my word, open. That somehow is kind of lamer. Damn it. He closes his eyes, still facing
Arcane skills.
the stubborn wall.
Arcane skills. How on earth do they figure out these things? I should have asked for a copy of a basic guide to using Arcanum before cutting off communications.
Yeah, I know. I know it's a popular line. That's why it's kind of lame. Retrain El Condor. Yeah.
Never mind. The principles ought to be about the same. Focus your mind and let the intensity of your thoughts bore a hole in the wall.
Ooh. Power of willpower.
Not hoping to turn your thoughts into a sledgehammer, are you?
I look with. Enigma's eyes snap open. The unchanging darkness is gone. Not this BGM. He follows the sound upward. The raven glides down for a smooth landing.
I never expected the ever-logical Adler would have such a wild imagination.
Wild imagination. Oversight.
Enough wasting time. Hand it over.
Oh my god, Pop. You're so damn bad. But I understand the energy. Speaking of ship.
You didn't make all that
The
effort
unhinged
making
ship.
your way here simply to rob me, did you? Seems Laplace hasn't been so busy these days.
As you can see, your instincts have interfered with our work. If you enjoy collecting shiny things so much, I'll give you this communicator. Take it, or any other thing you want.
Empirische Urteile. Überhebliche Spekulationen. Ja, so denkst du.
Why suddenly speak French? What language is he speaking here? French? Baby bot is hungry. German? German. Okay. I don't know. I'm not really familiar with German. Sumimasen.
Und genau deshalb wirst du den Nutzern arkaner Fähigkeiten niemals begreifen.
Also, my brain is pretty mushy right now, so. Cut me some slack, please.
That's irrelevant.
Objection.
Has the simulation been upgraded? Or are you being affected by corrupted data? Huh. The others haven't shared much personal information on Ludwig. Are you German?
Ludwig just mechanically turns his head and fixes his gaze on him. Oh, that's a very intense gaze.
Ich verstehe ganz genau, was du willst. Du bist viele Male in diesen Turm gekommen, um ihn zu zerstören. Und diese Phase eines Experiments.
Phase of experiment.
Dann hat sich etwas verändert. Du wurdest neugierig, wolltest seine Geheimnisse enthüllen. Der natürliche Instinkt eines Forschers.
Ein Forscher.
Doch du wurdest viel zu hastig in deinem Streben.
Oh my God, he
und hast
speaks
begonnen,
so much German.
Dinge zu erforschen, die du niemals zu begreifen hoffen kannst.
The constant stream of words flows from Ludwig's beak.
Enough chit-chat. You...
Du kannst das Arcanum nicht begreifen.
Not the arcane spell. We doom. We doom. Uh-oh. You finally understand the source of his discomfort. He's never sensed arcane fluctuation before, not until now. Dun, 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 dun.
Darum
The
kannst du
door
diese Tür nicht öffnen.
of Doraemon. He can immediately detect the abnormalities quietly building around him. Enigma grabs the communicator and throws it at the Raven, who effortlessly dodges with a flap of his wings.
You're the one interfering with my experiment, Researcher Adler. I need the core to help me unveil the mysteries of language.
Damn! This Laplace. Laplace kind of... It's
In
full of
fact,
weird people.
Not long ago, I made a rather decent discovery.
They don't really work together, it seems. Another flap of black wings. Enigma notices data flowing across them. The silhouette begins to melt away, giving way to the cold gleam of metal beneath.
Was that hypnosis? A curse? Or a prophecy? Or is that nonsense, and yet nothing has come of it? Most likely needs time to activate.
Enigma check his timer.
There's still half an hour left. Enough time to get you out of my way.
Half an hour, that's not a lot. We do.
I need the core. It stays here.
Oh. Oh. Loquist is the big boss? Insane.
Activated.
Oh my gosh! That is a really cool
Deine
boss.
Einmischung ist der eigentliche Beweis dafür, dass die Erschaffung einer perfekten Sprache notwendig ist.
It's always the
Es
German.
besteht keinerlei Notwendigkeit, dass wir uns auf diese Weise gegenüberstehen.
This pose kind of remind me of Gertian.
Dieser Kern wird es mir ermöglichen, die schmutzigen Fehler der Sprache zu eliminieren und die Shannon-Entropie in ein vollkommenes Gleichgewicht zu bringen. Keine
What are
Abhängigkeit
you
mehr
yapping
von
about?
Kontext oder Erfahrung. Keine Mehrdeutigkeiten oder Missverständnisse mehr. Wenn die Entropie ihr Minimum erreicht, kann durch Sprache
Can we not
eine
work together?
präzise und tiefgreifende
Why do we have to
Form der
fight?
Selbstexpression erreicht werden. Und so wirst du schließlich vollständig begreifen, was ich beschrieben habe.
Okay, music.
If you just surrender the core, there would be no reason to fight. Ich werde...
Oh, whoops. Let's not entertain. Oh, I cannot. Okay.
Loading.
Random bullshit. Go.
Verzeihen Sie mir.
Nah, we're good. We're good. No sweat.
Decode complete.
Not even a
Encryption
single
complete.
sweat. Achoo!
Attack.
Damn it. The data is destabilizing. The disorder is spreading.
Chill.
You're attempting to grasp something you cannot comprehend through the constrained lens
Therefore,
of
you cannot open
decryption.
this door. Wouldn't translate. You can't comprehend Arcanum. You cannot not open this door. I see. But we saw Hoffman get inside, so she understand Arcanum in some way.
It's nothing but a futile attempt to increase entropy.
Alles, was du tust, ist die Realität immer weiter von dem zu entfernen.
There is no
Charging.
Let's do
There is no
little
doom
buffing,
abated.
buffing, and attack.
sacrifice holds me.
Might a little bit overkill, but I just like to see Charon ult.
Easily lost.
Such a pretty ultimate.
Do not let yourself go now.
I will help you.
Let's end this.
Target.
Pew, pew, pew. Mushrooms! A mushroom! Yeah. Pew, pew, pew. Let's get him out of here. Get out of here.
Am Ende
Die Konsequenzen kollidierender
Fast.
Daten. Ich sollte besser einige stabile Datenübertragungskanäle einrichten.
Oh my god, Enigma start to speak German
Zum
too.
Glück
Oh no.
habe ich noch etwas Zeit.
Okay. Okay.
A perfect algorithm.
A
One that can only
perfect-
exist in theory.
Yeah.
I'll handle the tech support. A perfect
Charging. Loading.
an adequate sample.
I hope there's no.
Iteration is a last resort. But sometimes it can work a miracle.
There's no Dynamo people knowing how to play it. There's no people know how to play Dynamo team.
Please go ahead. There's work left here to be done.
I don't really understand the Dynamo team. I'm just random bullshit go. The fortress crumbles. The metal dissolves like foam. Liquid twitches on the ground. Wow, liquid lost to Enigma? Interesting. What did Enigma find Liquid with? Power of
My data.
willpower
You've utterly destroyed it.
and friendship. He spread his wing and struggled into an upright position. Data flashes in his black eyes.
We both know the box will reset. And you'll go back to your chattering, Raven.
Ah, yes. The pieces exist in a world that may be reset. One might think their lives are full of opportunity and that everything is recoverable.
Why do I get the feelings that Liquid has the highest chance to turn to Manus Vindicte? If Manus Vindicte tried to convince him and understand his motive, they can turn him.
But under special conditions, these pieces can also die.
What do you mean?
The core's contents have the ability to interfere with everything around it. It can tear your mind apart, even scramble your data into a jumbled mess. Opening its protective shell won't bring you the results you're looking for.
Okay, he failed using violence. He failed using force. Now he's using yapping. The power of yap yap.
Ludwig already paid the price for his curiosity. His experiment failed, and his mind was imprisoned here. It wasn't until a short while ago that he finally departed.
I see. So he did it to himself.
I am merely a segment of leftover data, an attempt to warn other curious minds to stay well away from danger.
Does that mean Liquid dead? Liquid died? Experiments failed and his mind was imprisoned here. Kinda? So he's kinda... He could not go back to the real world? Web?
You mean to say your
Curiosity.
actions came from good intentions?
Curiosity killed the raven. You missed the part where he said, look what escape? Escape? Escape from what? From LeBlanc?
Care to explain that incantation of yours? It still hasn't taken effect.
He escaped from the toy box already? Oh. Ah. It wasn't until a while ago that he finally departed. Ah, okay. So he was saved, kinda. I see.
It was meant to change your mind, to prevent you from comprehending the arcane presence here. In stopping you from entering the tower, you would be protected from the madness and ruin that awaits.
So the Lookwood here is just like the spiritual form, the mind of Lookwood here.
There's no need for you to go the way of the other pieces who came here, breaking down piece by piece, until you eventually vanish into nothing.
His feather begins to fall, more symbols flicker across his body.
But you needn't worry. It won't be long until my arcane skill ceases to function.
I've never had the opportunity to work with Ludwig. But based on your simulation of him, I can guess he's a stubborn, conceited, curious, egotistical fellow.
Or the opposite.
Oh, not really. Just a raven cursed with knowledge, trying his best to protect those who come after.
Okay.
A typical Laplace employee.
You're unhappy.
This half hours takes forever. He studies Enigma with eyes that no longer shine.
No. I was only thinking that perhaps there should
Isn't
be
the same
someone who
lie?
helps bear the risks and makes decisions on behalf of these geniuses. Working alongside colleagues with no understanding of lab safety protocols comes at too great a price. Having a branch director go missing for so long must have certainly affected productivity.
My brain's slowly losing the ability to process language. Process English. Lookwood catches the anger in his words and the trace of grief beneath it. He tries to move past both.
But you and I have never worked together.
Enigma checks his timer again.
We've been colleagues for the last 10 minutes.
You're
only
not going to heed my warning, are you?
20 minutes
You're
left.
still going to remove the core to satisfy your curiosity.
Yeah.
I am going to take it. Because I want Laplace to remain a place for people like you. Someone has to do something.
Lookwood nods.
What a coincidence. Some of the previous pieces who came here said a similar thing. Their data was also destroyed. Unless new data is uploaded, they'll never appear in the box again. I'm not entirely sure what to call it. I hope you'll forgive me for presuming it as death, which I believe is precisely what I'm experiencing now. Farewell, my colleague. I wish you all the best.
Bye-bye, Lookwood. Lookwood, manifestation. Lookwood vanishes into the air, and on the wall behind where he has stood, a door appears. Ooh! The sesame has opened.
Farewell.
Enigma approaches the door. Let's go. Next chapter. Oh, we're so close. Two more chapters. I mean, with this one, 3 more chapters. That endless green. One among countless in the world. One that belongs only to your memory. Memory. Oh, that's a really, really good Enigma illustration here. He looks so cool, so cool. He looks kind of like John Wick on his journey of revenge, but not really.
Next time a colleague disappears without a trace, they'd better leave behind more clues first.
He looks like a man who doesn't have anything to lose and just go for it.
Not even a crack. This isn't drawn on, is it?
Knock it open. This is the only pack.
No visible locks. No signs of arcane skills either.
Prove yourself. Knock it open. But to whom?
GRETA's been here. She found a way through. There must be a way.
Where there's a way, there's a will. Why surrender everything about yourself to something else?
Researcher Adler?
Researcher
Researcher
Adler?
Adler, how are you? We've all been quite concerned about your condition.
Enigma
The results of our
ignored the
investigation
voices
into the
calling
storm
from
have
outside.
arrived, and everyone's fighting to form research teams. This might be a bit presumptuous, but we'd like to invite you to join us.
Aw, not the hikikomori Enigma. Just another group of people who believe science can explain anything.
During a cryptography lecture at the University of Göttingen, you said every puzzle has a solution, and that if there is no answer, it's just because we haven't figured out the rules yet.
Just some seeker who think they can solve it all.
Puzzle that nobody's ever solved. We'll be entering new territory. The first to research the storm.
And we'll be the first to find a solution. To figure out the truth.
He stares at the crossword before him, the letters in his squares drowned in ink, so thick they
A solution?
Intelligible? Illegible. Just like the storm covering everything with no pattern at all.
A solution that can be overturned at any time by the appearance of an inexplicable presence? Only a fanatic would find joy in all of this. At least they finally have some evidence that gods are here.
I thought Laplace was just a place for the fanatic researchers, so you're kind of also one of them, Enigma. Aww.
I hear they've given you a nickname, Good Herz. Enigma. You must admit your colleagues have quite a sense of humor. And taste, if you ask me.
She set down a stack of files.
You may be helping with some decoding work in here, and somehow turned me into your personal news and paper delivery girl. But this house isn't a laboratory, nor your dorm, and it's certainly not an emergency shelter. There is no harm in returning to a normal life.
I'm listening.
No, you aren't.
Enigma sighs and set out the swatch ball in his
All right,
hand.
fine. I'll say what you want me to say. How's the situation outside, GRETA?
All of the passions, all of the spark in his eyes gone. The burnout is real. Me first year and me last year. Like last years of college.
Everyone must be very busy. They've given up on sending smart robots to my door, and they haven't asked me to join their various research teams for quite some time.
But this could also mean like first day of work and 3 years later.
Has the Storm research had any new breakthroughs? Is everyone in high spirits? Busy coming up with great ideas?
She's quiet for a moment, then shakes her head slightly.
Another storm hit. It was sudden. I heard there were researchers gathering data outside. They didn't make it back in time.
Well, sayonara.
The situation as a Foundation isn't much better.
He wants to slam his fist on the table. Instead, he just pushes the papers aside, exhausted.
Is that so? I see.
Just more people dying. Any other news? There must be a reason. Something that has driven you here. To stand before this door. To demand a response that has never come. So, expectations.
I've attended lectures at Laplace. Their researchers firmly believe they can discover the truth. It's utter conceit.
Truth.
But that's the way it should be.
The price of seeking truth. Others' expectation.
I'll take up that hole and do what you've been nagging me to do. I'll take care of those pesky committees.
Oh, this line. This line when he said it to Lucy. Oh, what a chapter.
But just so you know, I'm not doing this for the higher-ups who look down on us. But for the people who look up to us from below.
Absolute banger. Banger lines. A wish to change everything.
Because I want Laplace to remain a place for people like you. Someone has to do something.
He has never truly looked at this door. Difficulties and obstacles are common in research. Every result is built on countless failures. For the first time, he takes a few steps back to get a clear look at this old
I should
enemy.
have done this a long time ago.
One he has been wrestling.
No need to speculate on how the past could have gone.
For as long as you remember.
There's an excellent opportunity. Right here and now.
The Bekrasva strike is wearing off. His heartbeat pounds in his ears as everything he's perceived slowly returns to what it was.
Everything inside the toy box changes with observation. It faithfully recreates my every thought, perception, and idea.
Maybe it's the side effects of the abstract. Maybe it's the absurdity of what he sees and how unsurprising it all is. A searing pain rises behind his eyes.
Turns out, there was no wall around the door after all.
An unknown darkness engulfs him. He steps forward with ease. Ooh! Window XP background. We love to see it. The place where his toy box journey began. The place where it ends. Every journey began at this field. He recognizes the feeling of the grass beneath his boots.
Back where I started. Not bad.
Parting the blaze, he makes his way toward the center. The core rests there in the grass, waiting for the next stubborn seeker to pick it up.
The core can read one's thoughts and make the toy box manifest whatever one desires most. I wanted to create a language without limits, a language everyone could understand and use. And so, it rebuilt the Tower of Babel for me. It is far too powerful. If you take it, you'll be engulfed by it. Something I don't want to happen. But it's clear you've made your decision. I'm powerless to stop you. I can only wish you the best of luck, and hope you stay true to your convictions. If I had the time, I'd like to have witnessed what it creates for you.
There is endless green in countless places. Maybe it's the mountaintop he once reached. Maybe it's the graveyard he can't bring himself to visit. Maybe it's the open field in front of the Laplace building. All he wanted was to return to that first field of grass.
All right. Adventure's over.
Oh, there's a note.
Good. It's created a new code under my observation. A familiar, basic code.
Enigma bends down and picks up the core.
And a hint. Das Zeitalter der Menschen is to enter.
Oh, that's so ominous. The age of humans has come to an end. He reads the words under his breath. This is as close to reality as the simulation gets, replicating appearance, language, and thought. The data does its job, producing the most reasonable result it can. In the real world, there is a note just like this in his drawer, taken from that pioneer's journal. She found the answer, even here in the simulation. Proof that she will walk this path every time, without exception, a prophecy written in data.
Huh. Arcanum.
Man, that's gonna hit me with a gentle wave of depression. Oh, if you tear down the walls you build, you may grow. Oh, I like that sentence. Listen to the poem. There was once a divide between the two. It was life, it was death. It was a bout of rain. Those who came after questioned the true natures of the divide. It was blood-bound, it was reason, it was a flash of insight. A brave soul leaps across and turns to look back at the divide. He sees a door never meant to be open and an imaginary wall. Amazing. Amazing writing. Fellow travelers, we continue to walk the path of progress. Ah, my fellow travelers.
The Visionaire cipher. A multi-layered application of the Caesar cipher. In this scenario, using Kazeski's test to reverse engineer the key from known ciphertext is the most suitable approach. Usually, the key isn't particularly long. It was most likely repeated to generate this ciphertext. Simply find the repeating character sequences and use the distance between them to infer the key's length. It must be a multiple.
He hasn't worked on something like this in a long time. A simple puzzle, simple enough that he once walked his family through it as a clever little trick.
Where did I put that German letter frequency table? First, calculate the index of coincidence. Then, try each possible key combination in order. Laplace's computers must operate at remarkably high speeds. All that remains, then, is to pick out the plaintext with the most meaning. Done.
He
And
picks
to
up the
think
device.
this is the answer generated from my observation, I'd expected it to be something far more mundane, like squash or answer.
Enter the correct letter into the core. Okay. O-N-N. Zukunft.
Zukunft.
Zukunft. And it means, you know what? I'm just gonna check Google. Zukunft. Before they reveal it to me. Future. Okay, it means future. It's a feminine noun. To look into the future. That's really fun. He has solved it. Reverse back to 1999. And his reward is an unbearable truth. He can no longer see the arcane glow, yet the burning behind his eyes returns all the same. His vision blurs, his arms begin to tremble, everything around him collapses inward, like a crushed cardboard box.
These intense arcane fluctuations. I've seen them before. Verdammt. First, I need to...
The metal returns to its original form. The secret was revealed for only a moment, but that moment was tough. That moment was enough. The log isn't there to keep knowledge in. It's there to protect those who are too ignorant to survive it.
I must have seen something like this before. Yes. It was when they tried to read that incantation aloud.
The incantation that turned people to dust? Ah, the first circle. The protective zone. Miraculous knot. The thing you will remember till the day you die. The Enigma's fingers fly across the keys, pulling up files from the Latlas
High concentrations of asymmetrical nuclide R were detected in certain locations. Upon inspection, these concentrations were not correlated with any external factors.
There's not a...
These locations did not follow any particular distribution pattern, nor did they overlap with the results of our geological surveys. Based on our current research, the arcane fluctuations at these locations are similar to those of an activated HOFMANN knot, both sharing the same tremor frequency. Some posit this as a blessing of sorts, resulting from the worship of a supreme existence. For example, the School of Aperons believe in the Boundless One, spared them from the effects of the storm.
Okay. And Emma's cooking?
And Miss Amundsen's self-described worship of the Mother Spirit is most likely connected to the mutation she underwent. All of these locations had records of relatively extended periods of deity worship.
So we must worship the god to receive protection?
Supreme existence? Deity?
Oh, it looks like I'm not buying it.
If there were a unifying theory to describe the entire universe, even these so-called gods would be scientifically explained.
And Emma points at the god and says, I will scientifically explain you. The puppet's manipulated by invincible strings. Enigma leans forward, head bowed. He stares at the cold metal core in his hands. Doubt and mockery harden into anger, which then instantly morphs into something stronger. Curiosity.
What a helpful little assistant you are.
Medpod? Oh.
The news you brought back was very interesting,
Lucy.
Simone.
Lucy.
Madame Z has always maintained a cooperative attitude toward Laplace. It should have come as no surprise to you.
It's been so long since I hear Simon's voice, and her really low tones kind of surprised me. Peak design, my wine. The glowing bar of her eye flickers. This is the latest expression Madame Lucy has learned. Roughly the equivalent of a human wink. Cute. Data analysis. Data analysis has shown it can lighten the mood and convey warmth, making it particularly well suited for conversations between friends.
I did not expect Laplace would receive such unique research materials.
Those Boeings were necessary in the process of creating Lucy vessel. They just have to add 2 gigantic rockets in front of her. It surely has a lot of function there. But I like the big ass jacket though. The jackets look really nice.
The details contained in the core of that toy box have created a new basis for greater exploration and research into the storm. Perfecting the immunity ritual has become a more likely possibility.
I expected to shoot out rockets, especially these two are like the head of the rocket. Just shoot out of her.
The report also mentions that researchers Adler and Medicine Pocket collaborated to develop an antidote for picrasma extract. I did not use the wrong names, correct?
Correct.
Correct. Your data loss has alleviated considerably.
Nice. Lucy is healing from Alzheimer.
Although a significant portion of data still remains irrecoverable with our current abilities, it's only a matter of time until we find a solution, Madame Lucy.
Let's go!
Good. Then, I will apply for some even more complex research tasks when the time comes.
She nods seriously.
I have finished composing a response to researcher Adler's letter. First, the antidote is undoubtedly an invention with immense practical value, allowing picrasma extract to be used to greater effect. However, their testing methods went against regulations.
Oh no, the regulation.
They have violated Articles 51 and 106 of the Laplace Laboratory Code of Conduct.
I'll F the regulation, please.
While I congratulate researcher Adler on his official appointment as director, I must also warn him that he will appear on this month's public notice board for these violations.
Yeah, it's okay.
In
Regulation.
Other words, everyone will see his appointment and his breach of regulations announced side by side.
The regulation is just the limitation of your breakthrough.
Based on my estimates, this has a 92% chance of occurring, approaching certainty.
Simon and Lucy's give me the feeling of the 2 old couple who has done all of the work and now they just want to have a vacation together. And they're just like indirectly guide people in the Laplace from afar while enjoying their time in the Timekeeper suitcase. Simon smiles.
There is something else I do not understand. Does Laplace currently have a large surplus of paper? All this information could have been relayed via communication device.
It's generally considered that letters are a more formal form of notice. Any other thoughts on his appointment? Would you like me to monitor researcher Adler's performance during his first 3 months as director?
There is no need to scrutinize this specific matter, Simone.
Another flip
I
bulbs.
am still functioning. Thus, there are still people who seek answers to the world's unsolved mysteries, and those who work to uncover its unknown principles.
Another flicker of her eye. She runs her fingers over the letter on the desk.
We continue to walk the path of progress.
Bye, Johnny. Have a good night. Yeah. We're almost there. Final chapter. Final chapter, right? Don't look back in anger. Oh, the whole SWAT here. Nice. Is that? Oh, it's Pointer. I thought it was Lawrence. In a better place, or perhaps in the future. Final note. Woohoo!
This is a very thorough report. And knowing where you stand, it's safe to say Laplace won't be facing many more problems for the time being.
And Emma needs his vacation as well. She flips through the files and nods.
Our research will continue until we uncover the truths behind the toy box. After we establish the toy box research group, I'll be sure to submit more detailed reports of our results. What you have there is far from our final conclusion on the subject, or on our collaboration with the Foundation.
Between compromising, this soon-to-be director has learned how to hold his ground.
Anyone who gives the final answer without careful consideration is either a gambler or a cheat.
Sometimes we do need a little bit of gambling when it's come to dangerous things like this.
I'm glad to see your prudence and rationality as a researcher remain as dependable as ever. Of course, I'm even happier you finally decided to be more than just a researcher.
Yay!
I'm
Step
sorry,
out.
but even now, I still don't fully understand your decision.
Step out of his comfort zone, finally grow. Break down the walls.
I also have one more condition.
Go ahead.
Before my appointment is officially announced, I want to meet with the Timekeeper.
Timekeeper cameo?
The Foundation's stance is not fully representative of the Timekeepers, is it?
Or maybe it's like a tease for next event?
Under the framework of a new bill, the Timekeeper and her team do enjoy a greater degree of autonomy.
An answer that is both ambiguous and clever. Such autonomy still falls within the Foundation legal framework.
Regardless, this isn't a difficult request to fulfill. Laplace's research findings have made many major contributions to the Timekeeper's operations. Rebuilding trust during this period of turmoil is essential.
Mm-hmm.
You've become quite proficient at all this. And I'm just finally starting to get used to it.
You need to start somewhere.
Maintaining Laplace's independence, meeting with the Timekeeper. Is there anything else?
Enigma is quiet for a moment.
Before the Foundation requests the details of any of Laplace's research, they must inform me what it will be used for. Can you accept this?
That's a little bit tricky.
The Foundation has never deliberately concealed anything from Laplace. We've always guaranteed your right to know.
Okay.
Yes, but the reasons they provide could easily be half-truths, or arrive late.
Yeah, it's the Foundation. That sounds like Constantine style. Half-truths arrive late.
I don't mean to make your life difficult, but you know better than I the reality of how the Foundation operates.
We need transparency.
Judging by your reaction, you can't make that promise. I expected as much.
She neither confirms nor denies it.
I have no other requests.
All those endless meetings finally proved their worth. The strategic concession, a classic among expert negotiators. Not meant to get anything specific, but to make a point.
Very good.
She pauses.
You'll be notified of the official appointment within a week, after which it will be announced to every department. Hopefully, we won't run into any trouble.
Oh, don't say it, Madam Z. Don't say it too soon. She glances around the room.
You have a lot of paperwork ahead of you.
Yeah.
Why not start with a tidy up? Some advice from someone with experience. Those paper stacks tend to shrink after a little organization.
Not Madam Z tells Enigma to clean up your room. Tidy your shit together.
Resorting to psychological suggestion?
If it gets the job done.
Madam Z walks to the door, then turns to say goodbye.
All in all, congratulations to you, Adler, and to Laplace. You've secured a positive future for this place.
She leaves, Enigma standing surrounded by walls of file sides. Is that a tennis racket right there? Enigma stops outside the meeting room door.
Marguerite.
Marguerite! My girl! My queen. Still in her sleigh outfit. Laplace is a massive institution, and as such, they rarely cross paths. Last time, they exchanged only a brief nod. He takes a moment to study her. A cold metallic gleam runs through the center of her dress, like a butterfly emerging from a dark cocoon of torn fabric and flesh. So this is after the Mexican events, I see.
I've seen your research.
Kimi?
Not half bad.
She wears an impeccable smile.
Thank you, Mr. Adler. And congratulations.
Brief but sufficient. He doesn't want his first act as director to be tearing an irreparable rips through the Laplace.
Go on in, Mr. Adler. Everyone's waiting.
Oh, she's just a cameo in this story, in this event.
Happy birthday!
Oh, she's here with her too. Okay. I see. Ah, so that figure was butterfly, not pointer. Yeah, I know. I saw this before on the social media, and now looking at it when you play it. It's so cute. with the thumbs up too. I think this is the first time, right? The first time we see Ulrich with this expression, right? It's so silly. Party poppers goes off with a bang. Colorful ribbons rain down over Enigma.
What the hell are you all doing?
This crazy team. None of this is what he expected. It was supposed to be a brief meeting, but the moment he opened the door, control slipped away from him entirely. Oh, if you hear some weird noise, that's because of my chair. The chair just kind of squeezing if I move around.
It's a celebration, Mr. Enigma, for your birthday. And for your appointment as director, of course.
Yay!
Today isn't my birthday.
Oh, that doesn't matter. You can celebrate it early.
Yeah.
The most important thing is today is a day worth celebrating.
Squeak, squeak.
There's cake. Is that dairy cream? Or something plant-based?
The snake can talk. I didn't play the event, I don't know this, but I'm not sure if I like the fact that the snake can talk. I don't really like it. It sounds so unsettling. Here's the bed pulls.
Wait.
Who's another party popper? The sharp smell halts the snake's investigation.
Our readings have shown higher concentrations of cortisol and adrenaline in the air.
High cortisol.
We've all been under pressure lately, you most of all, Adler. Your index is higher than anyone else's.
Aww.
A celebration like this gives everyone a chance to relax, which in turn will make them all the more productive with the upcoming workload.
Not a W word. A thoughtful, theoretically justification for the party courtesy of Ulrich.
Well, this is a birthday party, isn't it? Make a wish, Enigma. What's that? You want me to make one on your behalf? Well, if you say so. I wish, more than anything in the world, for my approval form to pass today. I need to sample the outer material of the toy box.
And then Madpaw snapped the willow.
Denied. Your plasma consumption research already jumped the queue. And we need to maintain the structural integrity of the toy box.
Medicine Pocket rolls their eyes and drifts toward the toy box on the table anyway.
Hey, step away from the box. No.
No. This party seems to have given these geniuses an excuse to run wild. No one cares anymore what the meeting was supposed to be about. How Lauren's butterfly just appeared in the most nonchalant submission possible. Yeah, that's our lovely psychopath, yeah.
Listen up!
No one listens. He raises his voice, helpless, and his brilliant colleagues finally spare him a moment of their attention.
As you all know, I will be serving as Laplace's director.
Trying to make some official speech. X gives an approving whistle.
Sans blague.
Sans blague. You don't say.
We were hardly surprised by the decision.
Pretend to be surprised.
You'd already been doing the work for quite some time. All this goes to prove that, even though you needed some time to adjust, Madame Lucy's judgment was correct.
All hail Madame Lucy. Though he repaired a few words, he now finds himself thinking carefully about how a leader ought to express themselves.
I suppose I've well and truly picked up some useless habits.
And? Anything else you want to say, Director?
Oh, not the director. He looks around at his colleagues. Objectively speaking, they are all gifted, yet in widely different ways. Subjectively speaking, they are a handful. But they all share the same belief. The differences in Lorenz and X models. Science. He abandons the speech.
In short, I will do my best. Until we find someone better suited for the job.
Woohoo! The background. Oh, that's how they end the story. That was fun. Is that the J word? What is the J word? Didn't pay much attention there.
Diejenigen, die nicht vom Sturm geholt werden. Wohin gehen sie, wenn sie sterben?
And then he died. Nice. Perfect ending. Job.
Eine Frage, die noch immer unbeantwortet bleibt.
Oh, hi, Bagel. We're almost at the end. A black and white read of a crossword puzzle.
Ich glaube nicht an die Existenz von Göttern, noch an irgendeinen Himmel oder eine Hölle.
I think all people that pursue science thinks the way he thinks.
Ich wünschte, du könntest mir deine Antwort geben, GRETA.
He always thinks about this. He always thinks about finding the answers, like after death.
Ich wünschte, ich könnte dich.
He tries so hard. He tries so hard to cope with his sister dead. He rests his finger on the trigger. Bang! No bullets. Ah, you just scared the viewers a little bit.
The age of humans has come to an end. But you can continue living.
Ah, that's the pistol. Yes. A memento.
In our new age.
To a new age. To a new age. Wow, 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 wow. It's saying good night. Yeah. Good night, Bagel. I'm going to sleep too. I'm so tired today. I played too much of like intense badminton matches today. so draining. Remember, the best clothes for a party are the ones that fit in. Oh, you can read it. Actually, let's read it. To everyone on the Spay Monitor Project team, this is a celebration party this Saturday. Don't forget to wear your best clothes. Finish the story? Yeah! 10 streaks? 10 streaks of what? Do you think there's a god in reverse? I mean, there's Arcana. Arcana is basically a god herself. So, I think in the future we will meet more entities like Arcana. Because surely if Arcana is the only god, then she could just do whatever she wants. But I think there's more. Badminton match, yes. I think like... I don't think it's like a clear streak, but I want like... 6... I want like a 7 or 8 match. In like... 2 hours and a half. Not counting Arcana. I still believe there's a god in reverse because we have Arcana, so this must be other entity like her. Yeah. Medicine Pockets had invented a new Procrastima candy dessert. It has a beautiful succulent shape. Everyone is welcome to try it. 37. Due to a venue conflict, this week's Nautica meet and greet has been moved from Saturday 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. to Friday at the same time. Yes, the city for humans consumption has been uploaded to the database. Winsong is talking to me out to buy proper clothes for the party. The office will be empty today from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Please don't make a waste this trip. I didn't expect it to be so formal. Alright, I'll be there on time. And he did not, it's not on time. You're a strong player, anyway. I'm just on a roll today. My appointments as director of the LSCC will officially take effect this Saturday. Regarding the Spay Monitor Project's team celebration party, just remember to come. The dress code is just another one of Sylvie's flight of fancy. Lovely! Woo! And we can buy at Nitmo Sidecubes, even though I don't have him. For the collection. 37 and Nautica mentioned, yeah. Okay, so that meeting with Timekeeper will be like a tease for our next story. Can't wait! There's a certain character I really want to pull next event, like really want to pull. And you will know soon. You will know who she is. A random... You mean a random Uma for a run? I'm not sure what Umas you have, but... You can train vodka. Masha Banner rerun soon, yeah? Yeah?
Your poised, gentle footsteps are music to my ears. As a medic,
I do have
you
Masha.
know what footsteps can signify. When they come fast and heavy, they often carry death on a stretcher.
Okay. Want to save it for the Annie patch? Ooh, that's a difficult decision, right? Masha is a sustainer, so have to get her for Berry team. What do? You can pick a flower in your garden and say, I saved up. I don't saved up. I saved up. I don't saved up. And let the flower tell you. Let the flower decide for you. Just finished a Suzuka run. Got SS. Nice. I think Vodka is a pretty good horse. You can definitely pull up a good run. Hopefully. Okay, last shit for today, guys.
Fluttering from the silk. You must be imagining things.
We'll play a little bit of Mecha Chameleon tomorrow. Too bad I cannot play Mecha Chameleon with chat. The game does require you to have a PC and you have to buy it on Steam. So yeah, I'm just gonna play random matches to just show you guys my super epic gaming skill. You don't have it, yeah. Just gonna play so you guys get the atmosphere, get the game. I did win just a few games when I try it by myself, but most of the time I lost a lot because goddamn, I don't know where to hide. Late join, it's okay, Shasha. We can always have tomorrow. How was your day, Shasha? How was your day? I have the strength to play it. Yeah. It does give you a little bit of nausea if you play it for too long, so yeah. Doing well, nice. You wanna play with? Yeah, I wanna play with you guys too. Man, we should do more collab gaming. I'll think about the plan for next week. I do have a visual novel games I wanna try. But I guess after Reverse, if Reverse like on like a cooldown week, then we can try that. If not, then that visual novel we're gonna be on another day. Gonna be very exhausted. Yeah, I understand. I understand, Bale. Don't worry. Okay. That's it for today, guys. I'm exhausted today, too. See you guys tomorrow. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Waiting for HoloLive Rhythm game? Yeah. Definitely gonna play it. I might replace the HoloLive Rhythm game for one Project Sekai. Like, play it on Monday instead of Project Sekai, just to see how's the game works, and taking a break from Project Sekai a little bit, because I don't know if playing 2 rhythm games in a week is a good idea. Yeah, enjoy the next score. Yeah, enjoy the next score. Like the stream. Okay, it will help the channel a lot. And if you like it, you can subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.